Jennifer Perry, Camp Soaring Eagle. This is the 5th year for Camp Soaring Eagle. It has been in place that long, and it seems like it just has sped past the time. Jennifer, I can remember when you were just first putting it in place. Right now, the first year, though, for 12 days of giving, from 12-12-12 to 12-24-12, you are proposing to do what?
Well, we're trying to raise $12,000 in 12 days to send 12 seriously ill children to camp, all with simple $12 donations. So we're asking people...
But we can give more than 12.
Of course you can. And then we're asking you to tell 12 of your friends to give $12 to keep it rolling. So we're halfway there. We are just under $6,000, and it ends on Monday, the 24th of December.
Well, we just have to kick it up a little bit now.
We do.
Yeah, even though halfway there, we don't have half the time now.
Exactly. So we're really excited about this program in honor of 12-12-12. This day won't come again.
No.
And it's the time of giving.
Well, in 846 years it will.
Okay. Well, I won't be here.
And I computed that sitting here right now immediately. And
I
you believe
am
that, don't you?
impressed.
Yeah, you should be, but I didn't. The power of 12 is the essence of this.
Absolutely. We have served 1,000 campers this year through our year-round camping programs, and these programs are for kids who spend most of their time in doctor's offices and hospitals and just don't get a chance to go out and play and just be kids. So with this program during Christmas and the holidays, we're providing a simple way to give back, to give a little laughter to a child who really needs it.
Step 1, donate $12. Step 2, ask 12 of your friends to donate $12 or of course more. And this is being in honor of, and we're dedicating this year too.
We're dedicating this campaign, the 12 Days of Giving, to our camper Austin. Austin came to us a few years ago at one of our family retreats. He was diagnosed with cancer, and his family came to Sedona to the Briar Patch Inn for our oncology family retreat.
Are we looking at Austin?
Yes, that's Austin, and he was given a quilt from the Red Rock Quilters at the end of the family retreat when he first came. And last week, unfortunately, Austin lost his battle with cancer, and we are dedicating this program so that more children like Austin can have a chance to laugh and play and just enjoy that piece of their childhood that they may not have.
Do we have any statistics that would prove this one way or another, or have we really recorded anything like when we send a child to camp, a child who's ill? We don't want to say, okay, a child who's ill. The laughter, the play, how does that work with their situation? How does that work with their illness? How does that work with their disease, what they're battling?
Well, we've really found that putting a child in an environment where they're the same as everybody else, they don't feel like an outsider, they don't need to be ashamed if they have to take insulin or if they have to test or they have to use their inhaler or if they have a port, suddenly all those barriers come down. And
do we have any information that the laughter and the fun would expedite the recovery?
I don't have statistics, but we've seen it.
Okay.
We've seen it firsthand with, many of our campers that they'll go back and their blood levels will have gone up, that they don't have to have as many treatments. It really does help them emotionally. The doctors and the hospitals really work to cure these diseases and to treat them, but there's that emotional side that Camp Soaring Eagle really offers for these kids.
Especially with children, and I think many times in watching what you're talking about, their blood work or ever which way the medical condition would track this, with children they are more receptive to being open. There's no barriers there.
Right.
There's no barriers, and so what's happening within their body and externally really plays a part.
It really does, and the counselors and our volunteers and staff are amazing, and they just embrace them from the moment they get on the bus when they're really scared. Some of these children have never even slept at a friend's house or their aunt's house because...
So the thought of their illness and what they're battling is gone for a while.
Yeah.
Again, which is a healing factor.
Exactly.
Can be a healing factor.
Exactly.
How many campers and yearly?
This year we did 11 programs. We had our camper weekends in Camp Verde at the Jackpot Ranch. We did 2 travel programs and 2 family retreats in Sedona for children with diabetes and children with cancer. So we're really happy to say that in our 5th year, 1,000 campers and family members went through our programs this year alone.
Now, Austin, I see that one year he even traveled with Camp Soaring Eagle to the Paul Newman's Hole in the Wall Gang Camp in Connecticut.
Yep, he actually went with us this year. It's one of the highlights of our programs. We offer travel programs in the hot summer months, and he got on the plane here in Phoenix with 45 other campers and 5 chaperones, and they flew all the way to Boston and then went to the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp in Connecticut.
Now, I know you're modeled after them somewhat. Are you connected? How does that?
We have a great partnership with them. We send many children there every summer, and we go to the Double H Ranch in upstate New York as well. And we follow their model of medically based camps.
Now, is there an age, we're talking children, there is an age range here for the camp?
For our residential programs, for the campers only, we take children age 7 to 17. And we do allow younger children when they come to the family retreats if they've been recently diagnosed.
Okay. And obviously parents do travel. Well, how does that work? With parents traveling with them? Sometimes no?
Only at our family sessions. We do two family sessions a year, and that really serves as an introduction to camp for many families who have just had the shocking news that their child's been diagnosed with a serious illness. They come for a few days, but the rest of our programs, it's just the camper. And that's a leap of faith for the parents and the camper themselves to send their child off with us. But
especially an ill child.
Yeah. I mean, it's a leap of faith when your child is healthy.
Exactly, I agree. Now, when we think camp, we think counselors, of course, and I know you're fully staffed, and medical staff.
Yep, we have 24-hour medical care for the campers while they're with us. So on our camper weekends, we have 20 to 25 children, so there's about 5 kids in a unit, and there's a nurse with every unit, a counselor with every unit, and then typically 2 to 3 volunteers at each activity that they participate in.
They can find you where?
At campsoaringeagle.org, O-R-G, and you can make your donation right online there. $12. Tell 12 of your friends, and we will send 12 kids to camp.
The phone number was on the screen also, so people can reach you by phone, correct?
Correct, 928.
You've been there since
I've been there for quite a while, yes, since they came to northern Arizona. So it's been a wonderful journey. We love, just meeting more and more campers every year and spreading the laughter.
Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Lots of luck. 12 days of giving. Let's get to that goal. Let's make it more than $12,000, okay?